Hello. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another Thursday night of breaks. A little shorter night tonight, but 3 amazing breaks. Capped off with some Funko Pops.
It may be short, but it's big. Speaking of, hey Dave. Speaking of,
Dave.
I wasn't even talking about
wow.
you, Dave. What are the odds?
What a coincidence.
We're talking about short, and there's Dave. We missed you, Dave.
The hell is Mr. Hanky doing on that carrot? I know, he's just leaving a spot.
Doing to that carrot creature. I think he's the carrot creature.
Carrot creature.
I think he's using him
Carrot cat.
as a beanbag. Does anyone have a beanbag at home?
I used to.
The most disgusting piece of furniture a person can have.
Why?
It just absorbs dust.
Well, you got to get the ones that are like that material that you had whenever you were in PE class in school. What's that? I don't know.
Leather?
No, remember it was like that shiny
Suede?
I don't even know what kind of material that was made out of.
I would like my beanbag to be leather. I'd like my large beanbag to be leather.
That would probably crack really easy.
But it won't.
You have to keep it oiled.
When you jump in it, the dust won't go clouded. I would oil my beanbag before I laid on it. Just like I do my body. Just oil it up. All right. Hey, guys.
TMI.
I forgot we were live. Let's do the random. We're sold out on the night. That's what happens when you only do 3 breaks. You sell out quicker. What's up, Carly?
Hot damn.
Carly, give him the good news. Come on.
What up, Carly?
Give him the good news. Carly is finally reading a book. Oh, that's the other good news. She's finally reading something.
What up, Mike?
You see Marino and Tua. It is a good. They got a box. They got a cover here. I think there were a lot of complaints about that, Dave, but they did get a cover. You ready?
Yep.
Let's do the random. Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. It is the 5th of June, 2025. Doing 4 boxes of Illusions football. This is not an illusion. We have not done this in a while. 5 hits per box. One of those rare products where they give you 5 hits. I am going to go over to random.org. We're going to assign your teams and give you 6 minutes to trade. Allen up to Bobby. We're going 5 times. That is what we do on Thursday evening breaks. Name on the bottom after 5 gets our double team combo spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got Raymond covered in a large amount of goo. Just like we were talking about on my beanbag. Down to Chad L-A-H. Chad singing a song for the double team 5 times. There you go, Chad. We are going to give you 5. No, let's make it 6 minutes to trade. If you want to talk trade with your fellow breakers, you got to do that over in YouTube. And if you'd like to help out the channel, hit thumbs up, hit subscribe, and ignore Carly. We'd appreciate all those things. All those things help the business. Giddy up. All right, all teams in. Cardinals down to the Commanders. I'm copying those 5 times on your football franchises. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got the Eagles down to the Dolphins. The world champion Eagles down to the Miami Dolphins. Copy those. Dolphins always on the bottom, Dave. 5 times. All right, guys, head over to our YouTube chat room. You can talk trade while you're there. If you do agree on a trade, we need both parties to please type the trade details into chat. Also type in your shipping zip code. We do need to verify that it's really you in the chat room if you're making a deal. I'm zooming in, but I'm not zooming in that much. Back it up. There we go. We're backing it up. Enjoy your spreadsheet here. 6 minutes on the clock. We'll be right back with Illusions. Yeah. Peeling out.
Wow.
That's not appealing.
He said jazz up.
His oiled beanbag. Yeah, I mean, if you got a leather beanbag, you got to oil it.
No one likes a dusty one, that's for sure.
You got to oil it up. And the bag will soak in the oil.
Wow. Salty coming in with the low blow.
Yeah, that's not a really good sentence, though. Did he mean on bottom or a bottom?
A bottom. You know where the bottom is.
But the Chiefs finished in the Super Bowl.
Hey, man. Second place.
Amen.
It's the worst position they've had in 4 years.
Did you say amen?
Amen.
Trevor just said a prayer and then said amen. We'll be back in 5. Three minutes. Yeah, apparently next Thursday or next Wednesday is going to be Contenders football, and it's going to be Series 2 baseball. Unless they push Contenders back, Dave. Why is it different? What's different about Contenders that you see? It looked pretty. It kind of looked the same to me. I looked at the preview sheet. Still got the ticket stub. Still got the cracked ice. Got some short prints. Assuming they have same number of base cards, they really reduced those last year.
Raymond, you're being offered some teams for the Eagles if you're out there. I don't know if Raymond is.
He's covered in goo.
Yeah, he might be drowning. 2 minutes.
So yeah, let me know what you mean, Dave. Carly says, I wish Dane looked different.
First off the line has been meh. The designs look decent. Haven't seen anything crazy yet. Yeah, what are the short prints?
Cracked ice. Just the rookie tickets that are real desirable. I always forget about first off the line. That still has the red zone autographs, I'm sure. 1 red zone per box. We don't ever get first off the line. So if the FOTL came out, that would probably indicate they're not going to push it back. I'm always kind of waiting on. I was thinking about listing Contenders tomorrow, but I don't want to do that and then it gets pushed back or something. I think I am going to list Series 2 baseball tomorrow. So we're going to do all Series 2 and Contenders on Wednesday and maybe on Thursday too, not sure. You ready for Contenders Optic? See, I'm a classic Contenders guy. I realize other people like Contenders Optic because of the Chrome cards. I like classic Contenders. If I have a Mahomes rookie ticket, which I used to have, I sold it, but I want the Contenders. I don't want the Contenders Optic.
Is it on card?
They're both on card, but I don't want the Optic. I just feel like I want the classic. I want the original. Brad needs to be tooled. Is Brad in here? Yeah, Brad is
Brad in here.
Brad's all up in here.
Hey, Brad. Here's this blue tool. Only hurt for a minute.
Use it wisely, Brad. Use it against Carly.
Uh-oh. Not against Carly.
Carly, congrats. Carly said cancer-free on her test. Congrats on that. And they also said she does not have a brain. So there's good news, there's bad news. Is that for the cancer-free and the brain?
No.
Just the cancer-free.
Yes.
Okay. What about the brain? He's just stoic. All right, trades off. You ready?
Yep.
Engage. Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. If you're watching, we got a shortened break night tonight. It's short, but it's sweet. That's what Trevor's told me for many, many years. And I don't even know what he's talking about. Illusions Football, 4 boxes. Don't forget, email me. I think, what is tonight, Thursday? We have an auction starting tonight. There's an auction starting in 3 hours from now on Fanatics Collect. You can consign your cards through us. We will sell your cards. We will do all the hard work. You get paid. Why not do that? You're going to avoid fees, a bunch of stuff like that through us. Email me, dynastybreaksllc@gmail.com. Dane, I want to know about your auction program. I will send you the info. We can talk about your collection via email, over the phone, whatever you guys want. Glad to help out. Illusions returns. Raymond, covered in goo with the Eagles. Aaron, Chargers. Edward, Falcons. Crystal and Dave, Buccaneers. Tommy, like Wingy, Rams. Crystal, Bears. Gene, having a lingonberry pie with the Raiders. Mike, Packers. Brian, Ravens. Edward, Lions. Clem with the Jaguars. The most famed poo in all the land with the Commanders. TJ, Seahawks. Neil and his Heavy Flow, Browns. Bobby in the Appalachian Mountains with the Panthers. Brian, Broncos. Edward, Cardinals. Humberto with the Steelers. Salty Sam, Vikings. Chuck, Patriots. Brad, that is the Texans. Alan with the Jets. Rick, Bengals. Neil, Chiefs. Greg, Ed, and Eddie with the Titans. Chad, Saints. Brad, Niners. Zippy with the Cowboys. Sam, Colts. Tony with the Bills. And Chad singing a song with the Giants and the Dolphins. All cards ship. No hitless credit. And if we get a points card, it's random to all. Giddy up. They said I didn't have a brain. How did they know that? I didn't go in. I didn't go in for an examination. They just watched a couple videos. Midnight's fun. We like midnight football. I hear next year they're going to come out with 10:30 football.
Noon football?
Yeah, noon. It's going to be like a daylight design.
High noon. Everybody's in cowboy outfits.
Yeah. Dave would buy that. If they all had Wranglers on.
Wranglers. Are those even still a thing?
Wrangler butts drive Dave nuts. Is that what they say?
Yeah.
That's what Dave told me at the National. And then he spit in a spittoon after he said it.
Was that an ad in the 80s?
Yes. Probably was. I don't know. That's just what Dave told me. I've never heard that statement before in my life.
Midnight's great, man. Can you imagine next year with the Dane was saying with logos?
When it has logos next year, I don't know what's going to happen. Everyone's going to lose. When it has current NFL players, like tons of them on the checklist and tons of retired players, I don't know what's going to happen. People are going to lose their minds. The boxes are going to be way more expensive, I can tell you that. Or I'm just guessing. All right, Love Illusions, lots of hits. Clutch, Malik Neighbors, Clutch. We've got Jaden Daniels, base rookie. I'll top load any base Daniels, of course. Love this. See, do this instead of stickers. Build the sticker into the card. It doesn't look like a sticker. That is numbered to 50, Malachi Corley for the Jets. Not going to call that a rookie patch auto. That is a rookie signs.
Allen.
They would pretty much be dressed like me now. Thanks, partner.
Wow.
Oh, Jordan Love to 99. Game Magicians. What is he? Is that a magic move he's doing right there? Looks like he's about to fumble. Jordan Love. Oh, maybe maybe you want to see the serial number 21 Jump Street of 99.
That's a thickie.
Elusive Ink. Wesley Walker. So elusive, I'm not even really sure who he is, but he is a Jets receiver.
Allen, 2 hits in a row.
Jeez.
Starting it out.
Jets hot box. Alert, alert.
Allen is culling the box.
That cricket thing over there? Do we have that?
We do.
Jaden Daniels, base. I'll go thicker on these, Trev. Foil. A lot of foil on these. Foiled again. Let me turn these over. Abracadabra. Steve Miller Band out of $3.99. Derrick Henry. Dak Prescott to $3.99. Here we go. Bo Nix base rookie. Dak Prescott, young Dakota Prescott, as we all call him. TJ Watt to $2.49. Carly's boyfriend. Blue parallel.
You guys see Aaron Rodgers signed finally?
He did, man. He waited till the very end.
Very end.
When is mandatory minicamp next week?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he's going to show up, sign it, and go out on the field. The $4.99 Mahomes. You know what? He's a veteran. He should.
They won't do any of that BS.
I'm guessing they're going to use the offense he's familiar with. Because he would have been in there earlier. I'm guessing he's going to have
Or he knows the offense they run. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to use that same cadence and all the play. I bet he has his offensive coordinator going there or something. Who knows? No, Arthur Smith is there. Ugh. I'm not a big Arthur Smith fan. Just throwing that out there for many reasons. To $2.49, Jalen McMillan. Going to go to the Bucks. Nice RPA here.
Kringles.
Yeah, I wish I got more Midnight Football, man. We got like 10 cases, I think. I wish we would have got more. Honestly, we could have had double that, and I think it would have been fine. Love Midnight Football. Brock Bowers. Insert. Make sure that last one wasn't numbered. Derrick Henry to $3.99. Trevor Lawrence. Kind of a weird name. Trevor Lawrence.
Wow.
And Danny Dimes. I call him Danny Dollars now. Make fun of Daniel Jones all you want. But he's probably doing okay for himself.
He got paid.
He did get paid, so he's not worried about what we all think. Roma Dunze. And Brock Purdy. He just got paid as well. 14 of 99 highlight swatches.
Brad, Richie Rich.
Who's your favorite player, Dave? Oh, Jalen McMillan. He should be. He's pretty good.
Really? Your favorite player?
He says that every time he gets a hit.
Oh, that is true, too.
Don't listen to Dave.
This is true.
Patrick Mahomes, Illusionist Blue.
Haven't seen Dave in a while. I forget this is how he acts.
It's hard to see Dave unless you look down. Hard to see Dave unless you look down. All right, Marshawn Lloyd. This is the liquid-shaped patch. It's white liquid. We'll just leave that alone. There you go, Green Bay.
Mike, SMI.
Mike, congrats on your white puddle of goo. Clean up on aisle 5. Clean up on aisle 5. Clean up on aisle 5.
My favorite player.
Clean up on aisle 5. Okay, I don't need this box. What am I doing? Oh, man, I'll just sing the whole day. What do we have up next? Midnight Random Teams. Haven't done Random Teams in a while. And then Funko Pops. I did that on a day Trevor's here. I don't think we did that when you were here last time.
Huh.
I think it came out on a Wednesday, so we had to do it on a release day. You never know, Sam. You never know. How you feeling about those Dolphins, Dave? I haven't talked to you about the Dolphins in a while. You don't talk much about the Dolphins anymore. Wonder why. How you feeling about those Dolphins this year, Dave? I think if he's being honest, he's going to say he doesn't feel very good about it.
I think I got a pretty good question for tonight.
Oh, that'll be break 2. A.D. Mitchell? Is this going to be an auto? It is. A.D. Mitchell, rookie vision. He needs to make some rookie catches next year. Indianapolis Colts.
Same.
Salty.
Tried to trade him.
Yeah, he was trying to trade the Colts. I remember him saying that he was very sad that he got the Colts. Clutch, Brian Thomas. Hold him really tight if you love him. All right, we've got Rookie signs Jermaine Burton. We've been getting a lot of Jermaine Burton lately. Should have went higher in the draft. Had some personal problems, I think.
Rick.
You think the Dolphins will be fine? What does that mean, be fine? Like they're still going to be an NFL team? Oh, I know that. But how are they going to do this year? Call it. Call the record. MJ, Barry Sanders, Brett Favre for your athletes. I like it. I like it.
Who said that?
Chris and his cat.
Ooh,
Fido.
got Iron Man on there, huh?
Immortalized Ed McCaffrey. I love his auto. That inscription there. Or actually, that's a little football. It's a little football there. That's Dad McCaffrey going to go to the Broncos. Denver.
Christian.
That's a great patch, by the way.
Brian Will.
Fine equals mediocre, says Sam. Ooh! Sam calling you out, Dave. You going to put up with that, Dave? Them's fighting words.
That's fine. Dave says LeBron is fine.
No, he's just kidding. Shining Stars, Joe Burrow. Derrick Henry to $4.99, getting all the D-Hen parallels.
That might have been a different context, though.
Mystique. Oh, he loves him like he likes him. To $2.99 Burrow to $2.49 Burrow. On top of this one. $2.49.
Contend for a playoff spot, 9 to 11 wins.
11 wins might get you in.
Yeah, but interesting.
11 might get you in. 9
he's high on them.
9 ain't get you in. 9 ain't getting you in. Mystique, JJ McCarthy.
Maybe we need to make a little bet, Dave.
Ooh. I think Trevor's saying put your moolah where your big old mouth is, Dave.
I don't think Miami was going to get 9 wins.
Cade Stover. We've met our quota for hits of Cade Stover. We have the blue liquid patch. There you go, Texans. Spilled his
Richie Rich.
Spilled his blue Kool-Aid all over the floor. I agree. No one named LeBron is the GOAT. I agree, Dave.
No LeBron is the GOAT.
Yes, not having LeBron is the GOAT. It is the greatest.
All right. Screenshot that.
All right, we've got Bo Nix. This is a Game Magicians. I'm going to top load this because it's pretty condition sensitive. Just like Dave's emotions.
Punctuation matters, Dave.
Tyreek to 50. Tyreek Hill to 50. I am putting this in a thicker sleeve. That's got too much foil on it. That's nice. Tyreek the Geek. Kodiak and Dave have been drinking tonight on a Thursday evening. They have been heavily drinking. A.D. Mitchell. We have the we like to call them the blind witnesses here in chat. They are the blind witnesses.
Is that Richardson? Oh, that's nice.
It is to 175.
Oh, okay.
175. That'd be a second year AR. Xavier Worthy. We're not worthy. Amazing. 125. Crystal's boyfriend, Trevor Lawrence. Eagles repeat. They're pretty good. They don't really have any weaknesses. I don't know. I think they'll make it out of the NFC. With the maybe a 1 seed. I don't think they're gonna make it through the playoffs or not. Xavier Worthy, that could be blood. That is a liquid red patch.
Neil Flow.
There you go, Neil.
The red patch is flowing from Neil.
Also flowing from Xavier Worthy. I'm not gonna lie. We get way too many Xavier Worthy cards.
Why? Oh, that's not a bad thing.
You're right.
Career, man.
If he becomes Jerry Rice, you're all gonna remember these days.
Well, they're changing up the kickoff rules again. You saw that?
What are they doing?
If you kneel, it gets brought up to the 35. So teams are not going to be kicking into the end zone anymore. So it's supposed to generate more kick returns.
What if you catch it and fall over on your side?
Then it's wherever you fell over.
No, I mean like in the end zone. Instead of kneeling.
If you're in the end zone, yeah, but it's going to cause teams to not. Last year, teams were kicking, but they were kicking to like the 5-yard line to force people to bring it out. So the rule change last year actually caused 19% more kick returns than touchbacks. And this is supposed to do the same thing because they don't want to let people get 35-yard automatically. So they're going to be kicking it right at the goal line.
What if it's coming right at the goal line and I jump in the air, I catch it in the air, I do sideways turn and I lay down like I'm sleeping. Do I get it at the
Was
20?
this Saturday Night Live
Do I get it at
skit?
the other 20? I want to get it at the other 20. Can I do that? What if I pirouette when I catch it?
Wow. No,
Kickoff
but
rules.
because of that, Xavier Worthy's going to be kicking returning some.
Okay. I don't know how you feel. I want him to kick the ball off. Touchback goes to the 20. Old school.
It just causes, I don't know.
I can onside kick.
It makes everybody just kick it out of the end zone. You know what I mean? That's why they changed it, because there were so many just kicks out of the end zone.
No, back the ball up. Kick it from the 10. If you got a big leg, it'll get to the end zone.
Just what they did with where they get the ball initially. It was 30 yards, the 30-yard line last year. Now it's a 35-yard line. That just, I think, forces teams to not kick it in the end zone.
How do you feel about you can't onside kick unless it's the fourth quarter, you're losing, and you declare it? I don't like that.
What now?
How do you feel about you can only onside kick in the fourth quarter if you're losing, and you have to tell the other team you're doing it?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
I don't like that. I want to come out of the halftime and onside kick.
We betting trip Miami versus KC. Overall record, I'll take Miami. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dave just giving away money.
For
All right.
sure.
What are we betting here, guys? Let's put that in the chat. Oh, Roma Dunze, rookie patch auto. Boom for the Bears.
Man, he's going bold. I wasn't going to go that bold, but I'll take that in a heartbeat.
Back the ball up to the 15. Kick it from there. If your kicker's a stud and he can make it to the end zone, good for him. If he's not, then you'll get him off your team. You'll get one that is a stud.
Kringles.
Just think old school, man. Abracadabra. I know that's player safety. I get it.
Yeah, they changed the rules again, Salty.
Brock Bowers. Ooh, what is this? Kirk Cousins and Bijan Robinson? That's interesting. There you go, Falcons. I don't know. Oh, this is the Trophy Hunters. Trophy Hunters. I don't know if we've ever pulled one of these. This has got to be a short print.
It's silver foil.
What's that number to? 33?
2 of 30.
Why is this numbered to 33? If someone can crack that code, let me know in the comments. I have never seen one of those, and we have opened a lot of illusions. Chris Godwin. That's a cool card. Amazing Marvin Harrison. Oh, they changed the onside kick rules. You can onside kick whenever you want. Do you still have to tell the other team you're doing it? Do you have to declare so people don't get hurt or whatever? Pat Mahomes. Best tutties.
You a hat guy? Yeah, I'm a hat guy.
He's wearing a hat right now. He's a man of many hats. Ooh! How about a little T-Law auto? Gonna go to the Jaguars. Bright light. Bright light. 21 of 50. Jacksonville. Crystal's gonna be jealous.
Clem.
There you go, Clem.
That's awesome.
Got a.
Wasn't expecting that.
These are very thick cards. I don't know why they put these on thick card stock. Pretty cool card. Bright lights.
T-Law.
They need to have some bright lights down there in Jacksonville, or people are going to start getting fired.
I think that team is going to do better this year, for sure.
Man, they were bad last year. All right, we got Malachi Corley. Once again, Jets having a day. Third hit.
That division is up for grabs, I think.
Some pea soup here. I would agree with that.
Houston's the best on paper.
It doesn't have to be fourth quarter anymore when you onside. I like that. All right, Roma Dunze. I'm going to top load this Illusionist Red. It's going to be pretty high numbered, but I'm going to top load it anyway. That is
a hat, sure.
$3.99.
We're going to bet a hat.
A hat?
A hat.
What type of hat? Like a how about like an Amish hat?
We had to buy the other person a hat if we lose.
How about one of those furry hats with the flaps for the winter that comes down? Yeah, let's make it a fun hat.
We don't live in Alaska down here. We're not going to. There's no use for that.
Let's make it a fun hat, guys. Let's not make it a boring hat. Bobby Wagner. I feel like I, as the host of the show, should choose the hat.
Why are you making it about you?
I think I should choose Trevor's hat and Dave's hat.
No.
Dave's hat will have to be very big, and also it can't be too tall.
Too tall.
Because he'll fall over. All right, that doesn't even make sense. Bucky Irving to $249.
Yeah, the hat's taller than he is.
Yeah, you don't want it to be. You never want a hat to be taller than the person wearing it. Xavier Worthy, again, I rest my case, Your Honor. A lot of Xavier Worthy out there. 2-color patch for the Chiefs.
Second hit for Neil.
Yeah, the hat. If Dave loses, Trevor would like a poncho when you're mowing a lot. Like a mowing hat.
What the hell?
Yeah, a mowing hat.
Dude, I saw one on Temu that was like big brim, and it had 2 fans built into the brim.
Somebody told me that, and then it's solar powered.
Yeah.
My haircut lady told me that.
I'll take one of those.
He would like a mowing hat with the Kansas City Chiefs logo on it. Or the one with the fans built in. What kind of hat would you like, Dave?
Yeah, I gotta give you the specifics whenever I win, Dave.
Wow. Bright, you might as well go ahead and buy the hat, Dave, because they may run out. Jonathan Brooks for the Panthers. Bright lights. Bright lights.
Bright lights.
He's going to go to Carolina.
Bobby.
A little bit of a soft corner on the top left. These cards are very condition sensitive. Thick card, heavy foil on the front equals pretty tough condition-wise. Also dark edges on the back.
I got to buy you a Miami hat. Okay.
Do they have hats for Miami? I wouldn't think people want to be caught wearing those. Roma Dunze, let's boom this. Wow. Got his RPA? This is his gold. Golds are to 25 on this. Gold Mystique.
Nice. That's for Kringles.
And it's our first Penix. It's always a big moment in a person's life. $4.99 CeeDee Lamb and Brock Purdy.
I'm more in favor of betting something like a hat than money. It's more symbolic.
Dave's going to give you an old used hat he has in the back.
No, buy somebody a hat.
No used hats, Dave. I know.
Sombrero.
Yeah, Kansas City sombrero. He can wear when he mows.
You can find those around here a lot easier than you can find a Miami hat around here.
It's not many. I have a Miami hat, but I don't know if I want to get rid of it.
We used to have a hat place in the mall. It's gone. Like, we really... Finding a Miami hat would be difficult in town.
Yeah. We're going to have to make some calls, Dave. Although, he's probably not going to have to buy you one, so...
Yeah, I really don't have to worry about it.
What is this? Just record versus record?
Record versus record. Like, what's the... What?
Oh, that's horrible, Dave. What an awful bet. Dave, you should count this as charity on your taxes. You know, this is like giving to charity. Wow, this is not a good situation, Dave.
Right next to your donation to St. Jude.
I'm gonna ask you, Dave. Can someone Google Chiefs record versus Dolphins past 10 years? I would like to know how many times Miami has had a better record than the Chiefs in the last decade. Might order it from Fanatics.
Order from Fanatics. I'm not have to order anything. What are you talking about?
Ooh, I got a topple of this when I see it. Drake May Shining Stars Green. Let's give that a boom for the Patriots. That card is in nice shape, too. That's a good-looking card. Look at this. 6 of 10.
Dave with the I've honored every bet I've made. So you've lost them all?
Crystal says that if Thomas Clem would like to sell her the T-Law auto, she would be obliged to buy said T-Law auto.
That's a good-looking card.
That is Crystal RIN in our trading post. If you're watching this later, Clem.
Clem was here earlier, I believe.
Clem was here. He'll also trade you something for it. Got a short guy that works
Maybe
for it.
not.
Trade him.
Maybe not.
All right. And we've got an autograph. It is Andre Tippett. Andre Tippett. I'm not going to lie to you. His ink is elusive. We don't get his stuff very often, like the throwback uniform Patriots. Here's Drake May getting the Andre Tippett.
If you don't make the first time, all you got to do is tip it.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Chuck.
If you don't get it the first time, I don't like what you're saying. I don't know what it means, and I don't like it. Let's see. Mystique, Kate Stover. That's gross. Crystal, can you tell me what that means? Jaden Daniels. All right, we've got Joe Milton, Trevor's man crush. He's a Patriot on the card. That's where it goes. Could he be the Dallas starter in a year and a half? I don't know.
Chuck, back-to-back Patriots hits.
You notice how nobody answered you, Crystal? It's just like crickets. Nobody answered you.
Well, if he's not here, how is he going to answer?
That's how I feel sometimes, Crystal, when I say stuff, nobody answers me. Blake Corum, if you got him, Illusionist, to $3.99. And, oh, do we got a little Caleb? We got a little Caleb. Boom for the Bears. Bears having a break. Roma Dunze auto, Caleb Williams patch, instant impact.
For Kringles, having a break.
She is, even though people are ignoring her. It's pretty rough out there, Kringles. He could be the Dallas starter by October.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
He could if Dak gets hurt or Dak has to babysit. He had a new baby. This is going to be low number to 25. I'm assuming this is gold. Trevor's guy, Keon Coleman. Oh, no, it's not. It's a red auto. Mystique. There you go, Bills. Like the look of this. Got that spider web plus the swirly. Not just a swirly. You got a spider web and a swirly.
Hey, there's Clem.
18 and 25.
There you
go. Your Bills fans, do you have anything to trade for it? Crystal's got Bills cards just flowing out the side of her ear. Crystal's got so many Bills cards you can't even see straight. I'll speak for Crystal. Crystal, let me be the middleman here on this this big transaction.
Broker.
Yeah, I'll be the broker. To 99, Kirk Cousins looking immobile for the Falcons. He's trying to run away, but he can't. That's purple. That's a good-looking card.
Like yesterday, we were talking about the greatest athletes, and someone said Dan Marino.
The greatest athlete. If his arm could be an athlete.
If his legs were as great as his arms.
I don't even know if he has. I don't know if Dan Marino has legs. He might be like Lieutenant Dan. He might not have legs.
Not Lieutenant Dan.
Oh my. Are you serious on this card? Atlanta Falcons. 1 of 1.
Whoa.
Michael Vick auto.
Edward. Big hit.
Elusive ink. Very thick card. It's not in perfect condition. Has a little bit of a corner issue. I don't know that it matters. It's the 1 of 1. If you want one, that's it. Wow. Giddy up, Ed.
Miami 81 wins. KC 122.
Have they finished a season better than KC? Did they have a season?
No.
None?
No. In the last 10 years?
10 years.
Yeah, no.
Even with Alex Smith?
No. I don't believe so. I think
I'm going to say it's 9 to 1 or 8 to 2.
If any year, it'd be like 2015.
I'm going to say Miami's.
It'd be the very first year.
If you bet the last 10 years, I'm going to guess it would be 8 to 2. Is that fair? I think Trevor's 80% just by historic data.
No, that's probably 9 to 1.
You think it's 9 to 1?
If not 10-0.
1 of 1. Wow.
Is that something in the case or on the case?
It's something on the case.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
Beautiful card. Congratulations. Who had the Falcons?
Was Edward.
Edward. You're living right, man. Shining Stars, J.J. McCarthy. I'm going to top load that. 125, Terry McLaurin. How do you get in the trading post? Go to our Facebook page. Just search Dynasty Breaks on Facebook. It's at Dynasty Breaks LLC is the handle. When you get there, click on More and click on Groups. You'll see our group there. Go click on it, and it'll ask you 3 questions if you want to join, and then I'll let you in. Just let me know here in chat when you apply to get in. I'll let you in there, and then you can talk to Crystal. Crystal's in there.
Okay. 1 year. Was it probably the first? Probably 2015, the very first year.
$3.99 worthy. Dave, it's not looking good for you, bud.
They probably had like 9 wins that year.
T-Law. Jamar Chase to $2.99. Caleb Williams, base rookie's getting a top loader. J.J. McCarthy's getting a top loader. And we're getting a 15-minute break because we're about to do midnight football. Then we're busting some autographed Funko Pops. Not kidding. It's going to have sports stars, going to have celebrities. And it is draft your hits. You guys get to pick your autographed Funko. We'll be back. 15 minutes. Hit that thumbs up button for us. We'll be back in a few. Energize. Nice break. Nice break. See you in a minute. Guys, we do not start breaks early. This one's scheduled for 6:45, so we got about 9 minutes till start time. 9 more minutes of hearing Carly and Crystal spew nonsense.
Hey, if you're gonna spew in this.
Spew in here. How? By the way, Crystal and Dave, how's your business going? I know you guys have been doing some breaks and stuff. How's your business been going?
She said they have a lot of inventory. That's probably a good thing.
Crystal, are you the talent? Do you get on camera, or does Dave have a booster seat and he gets on camera?
Where are they at? They're at Whatnot?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Dave needs a booster seat to get on camera.
Mama.
Dad. Boy.
Crystal's like,
Carly just became, you didn't see what Trevor did. Carly just became a Steelers fan, by the way.
wow.
Carly just became a Steelers fan.
Was Carly a Rodgers fan?
Oh, she's a Packers fan, sure.
Well, since he left the team.
Is Terry Bradshaw going to let him wear the number 12? Does anybody know that? Or maybe the Steelers don't retire numbers. I don't know. I don't know if Terry B has his number retired. I think he does. Jaylen Warren is going to benefit greatly from Aaron Rodgers being there. That dude is going to catch a lot of passes. He's going to be a good player, man. I'm telling you. Jaylen Warren's a good player anyway.
That's my job.
Oh, you ship and do all the dirty work while Dave gets all the fame?
That's a waste of talent.
Yeah. Down in the dungeon.
One thing you gotta remember, you got a woman on screen. Your views are gonna be probably twice as much.
Yeah, I thought you would be on screen, Crystal.
They gotta look at Dave.
Yeah, that's not good for business. That's got to be bad for business.
Do you guys show yourselves or just hands? There's that too. Some people don't even show their face, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Bradshaw just recently went off on Rodgers. Wow.
I'm kind of wondering if he's going to wear 12. Oh, you want Will Howard to start? Maybe give Will a couple years. I don't like it when they throw somebody in right away.
Yeah, he needs to start. He needs to just sit like at least a year.
Yeah, learn behind Rodgers. That's perfect. That's why Jordan Love, I feel like, came out just like a monster. That's why Rodgers came out like a monster. Sitting for 3 years, learning. You're not nervous then. You're not scared. You've been around it for 3 years. I think it's a good move to have those guys sit a little bit.
Just hands. No one needs to see that face.
I do. We had this conversation back in the day.
He's gonna wear number 8. Interesting.
Oh, okay. Kenny Pickett's number. They didn't retire Kenny Pickett's number, did they? We had that conversation, and actually at like the conferences we go to, Topps especially recommends. They said 100%. You need to have a face on the screen. That is a standard deal now. I don't know that it's with everybody, but they always say that people want to see who they're talking to. I want to hear the best deal ever. I want to see that face cam, and I want to see Crystal on the screen is what I want to see. But yeah, I think I in my opinion, you should do that so people don't feel like they're talking to a floating head, which is scary. All right, we have a monster baseball break. 35 boxes of memorabilia. I got autographed jerseys. I got autographed baseballs. I've got the baseball vault from Gold Rush. It is a repack product. I've got some multi-sport stuff. You're going to draft 2 teams each tomorrow night. And it's only the seventh time we've done the baseball version of our memorabilia mixer. We've done football 59 times. We've done baseball. This will be number 7. Keep your rookie quarterback autos. I do want to hear the best deal ever, though. We got 4 minutes. Is it what Dave sold me the Tillman and Santa Claus downtown towns for? The $100 each? Is that the deal you're talking about? The one we did? Gave me a great deal.
3 downtown, $600, 50% off because the guy thinks I'm a nice lady.
That's why you get on the screen, Crystal.
Yeah, that's why you always make all the deals it shows too.
You get on the screen, Crystal. I'm telling you, it'll be like.
Yeah.
It'll be like Carly having a brain.
It's like a.
It'll be a really good
magic switch.
A magic switch.
Click.
I think I got hit with a couple of those when I was a kid.
Female.
Yeah.
Ooh. Conan O'Brien, make it that. Ooh.
Video's still processing for illusions. We got 3 minutes for the random on this. Who are the downtowns you got? Like Bernie Kosar, Jeff George, and Downtown and Me? Who was it?
They make a downtown of Bernie Kosar?
Yeah, maybe.
No.
They might.
No,
I don't know.
maybe. No.
Hey, you run out of subjects eventually. You got to make one. Bernie Kosar was good back in the day.
How many downtowns are in each set? 20, 25?
Don't know.
Oh, they're not numbered?
They're probably numbered. I don't know how many they put in each set. Could be 40. Could be more.
Really?
Yeah.
Thought it was smaller than that.
Yeah, what downtowns did you get there,
That's what
Skippy?
she said.
I got some downtowns set aside for our next vault that we'll do like 10 years from now that I'm not really working too hard on. In all honesty. I'll work on it during the National. Kate Stover. All 3 were Kate Stover downtowns. That's what somebody's guessing.
Kate Stover. Yeah, I know downtown.
I bet he does. Could.
But he does.
He might. Could.
Went to the Highway Cafe.
Trevor went to the diner where
Dave's
everybody
Diner.
knows your name. And you ordered, maybe, I don't know, I don't think you ordered the greatest thing.
No, I'll definitely order something different next time.
I think you should have got the cheeseburger. It's pretty tasty.
I
It's
just had
better.
a cheeseburger last night.
It's better
That's
than
why I did.
Buffalo. It's up there.
Dude, Buffalo's.
It's homemade.
I had to wait 30 minutes last night. It was ridiculous.
Oh, they never have stuff ready. They don't know what they're doing.
Well, they've just been really busy late at night. I don't know what the deal is. People are like, 11 o'clock, time to go eat Buffalo Wild Wings. I should.
He
Shut
should.
your mouth.
He should. I don't know what that means. He should. 1 minute to go and we'll get
Kate
started.
Stover should have a downtown.
Absolutely. I think I should have a downtown. All right.
You like to go downtown?
Downtown Wichita Falls. You're darn right. Let's.
Scott Street, Dane's old stomping grounds.
I did used to work on Scott Street.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, this is my first job. Not on the corner,
Oh, okay.
but at an auto body shop was my first job. It was fun. Actually, it was really hard work, but it was kind of fun. All right, let's start. It is time. Midnight Football. Engage. Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. It is the 5th of June, 2025. We're doing another case of Topps Midnight Football. We're going to do this one random team style. I don't think we've done a random team since release night last Friday. This is case number 7. We are going to do your names, then your teams. Sam, all the way down to Ron. Copy those. We're going to go 5 times. That's what we do on Thursday nights. Name on the bottom after 5 gets our double team combo spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got Greg, Ed, and Eddie down to Salty Sam. Sam, whether you deserve it or not, you're getting the double team spot. Copy those 5 times. All right, we're going to give you 6 minutes to trade. If you want to trade your team, you've got to do that over in YouTube. And if you want to help out our channel, please hit thumbs up, hit subscribe. Makes a huge difference to how many people watch our channel. when you hit the thumbs up button especially. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe. We're almost at 13,000 subscribers on YouTube. That seems like a big deal to us. All right, there you go, Sam. We got Browns and Falcons combo. We've got the Seahawks Bengals combo. We're going to copy those 5 times on your football teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got the Steelers down to the Panthers. Pittsburgh down to Carolina. Copy those 5 times. All right, guys, head over to our YouTube chat room. You can talk trade while you're there. If you do agree on a trade, we need both parties to please type the trade details into chat. Also type in your shipping zip code. We do need to verify that it's really you in the chat if you're making a deal. There is our list. Check it over. Midnight Football full case. Should be 24 autographs. We'll be right back to see what we get.
Drew Brees, Christian McCoy, Joe Namath.
That's not bad.
No.
The Okoye's kind of, the Okoye, but the other two, that seems like a really good price. Are they were raw, I guess. We'll be back, guys. Okay, the video, perfect timing. The video from Illusions just posted to our YouTube channel. Also put a link on our Facebook page that'll take you over to that video, and on our Twitter as well. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. You can always message us on there as well. Let me open the case and we'll get started. It's a pretty quick break here, and then we'll get into Funko Pops. We'll do roll and everything like that for the Funko break. Make sure everybody's here.
Roll call.
Kelly from Hayes, Kansas. There's not a lot good come out of Hayes, Kansas. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, just good people.
I know somebody that came out of Hayes, Kansas, and he's a little sus.
Whatever.
He's a little sus. They roll out the red carpet for you over in Hayes when you roll back into town?
Yep, every time.
Every time.
Everybody's in the street corners with confetti.
With torches and pitchforks?
Yeah, torches and pitchforks.
They're like, be gone, shipping guru.
Hey, that's a pretty good...
Look at that.
Yeah, it's like a little goalpost.
It's a field goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That flip gets a 7.3 for creativity.
Hey, that's artistic. That needs to get like a 9 something. I'd like to see you guys make some sort of a shape when you flip a case over.
Kelly says we pushed them out. What?
Oh, yeah. Pushed him out. Trevor, you pushed Trev out?
What?
Yeah. You guys demanded that he be a corn farmer, and he said, no, I want to be a shipping guru. And they're like, get out.
There's Salty coming in with the... You got a little something brown on your nose, Salty.
10 of 10 on the flip. Wow, Salty's trying to get some hits here. That's probably a smart move, as opposed to certain other people that talk poo to their breakers
right
before the break starts. You ready?
Yep.
Engage. Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. Hit that thumbs up button if you're watching. And we're doing another case of Midnight Football. This stuff is awesome. The designs are amazing. Very aesthetically pleasing. Just like our channel, very aesthetically pleasing. You know, that's what everybody says to us. What everyone also says to us is thank you for selling my cards for me and doing all the work. I like to sell stuff and make money, and I don't like to pay a lot of fees, and I don't want to do anything. I want to sit on my couch, eat Fritos, let it go all over my shirt, and then just sleep in it. Just like wake up the next morning with crumbs everywhere while Dane sells my cards. Email me if you'd like to consign your cards to the Fanatics Collect weekly auctions. I will send you our auction details, how the program works. I can even grade your cards for you. I can sell cards already graded. I can sell raw cards. I can do it all. I can even do a backflip, maybe. I'll try later. Here's your teams in Midnight. It's random teams. Greg, Ed, and Eddie with the Steelers. Kringles, Cardinals. Dan, Packers. Gerald with the Rams. Brad, Raiders. Raunchy. That's Raunchy. Jets. Clem with the Niners. Walter, Saints. Chris Mac with the Texans. William over at the Mill with the Bears. Brad, Eagles. Bruce, Titans. Rick, Bills. Ron, Chiefs. Neil and his Heavy Flow, Dolphins. Salty Sam with the Broncos. Rick, Vikings. Neil, Patriots. Dan, Chargers. Humberto, Cowboys. Dan, PLO with the Falcons and the Browns. Ron, Giants. Kelly K from Hayes, Kansas with the Buccaneers. Chris, Jaguars. Aaron J, Colts. TJ, Lions. Brian with the Seahawks and Bengals. Jeff going to the doctor with the Ravens. It's actually a vet. He's taking his Raven to the vet. And Sam with the Commanders and the Panthers. All cards ship in this break. Giddy up, Buttercup. Yeehaw. This is going to be my my screenshot. Do you like it with my fingers in the screenshot?
No.
I think people like seeing my finger. I've heard that a lot.
Right.
Like, Dane, I think...
Yeah, sorry guys. That trade was...
My finger.
It was after the fact. And
did we have a last-minute trade?
yeah, it was the last second trade.
Where is it?
Well, they don't have their zip codes in there. It
Oh,
was
guys, yeah.
Jeff Doc, and Philly Brad.
Hey, guys, you can agree to send the cards to each other when you get them if you want to make a gentleman's agreement, so to speak. We have to have the trade details and a shipping zip code to verify it's you in the chat room and not somebody just acting like you. Since we didn't get that, we couldn't do the trade. But you guys can do the trade. You can say, hey, no matter what we get, we're going to ship it to each other. We've had people do that before. We don't have to do the trade for you. You guys can agree to do that just like you would a normal trade. Everyone likes seeing my fingers. Crystal said yes, she does. I hear the word supple a lot. Supple. My fingers are like supple.
Just threw it in my mouth.
It's like a carrot that just sprouted out of the ground. My fingers are like supple carrots. That is a Midnight Malik Neighbors insert. Speaking of carrots, we got, that's a green carrot though. That'd be kind of weird. Marshawn Lloyd, Midnight to 149. And oh, this is nice. I think the first time we've gotten this card, Caleb Williams, Nightball to 75. Go Bears. Great design on these.
Right. William at the mill.
I would call that the My Fingers of designs. Very nice. Randy Moss. And a rookie auto that we've gotten it a few times, but I wouldn't say we've seen this a lot. Brock Bowers, boom, for the Raiders. Raiders.
It's going to be
Nick Cage playing John Madden.
Brad, Richie Rich.
Christian Bale playing Al Davis. Who's going to go watch it? I probably will. Dante Culpepper. My guy. Trevor and my guy. Our first ever draft pick in when I joined Gridiron Gang's Fantasy Football League, 25 years ago?
31.
25 years ago I joined.
Oh.
2000.
2000, that's right.
2000 season. Dante Culpepper took us to the title.
Rick.
Mike Allstott with his 3 1-yard touchdown runs in the playoffs.
Heck yeah.
Malachi Corley. You don't need yards. You just need 1-yard touchdown.
He had like 4 rushes.
4 rushes.
For 3 touchdowns.
That's all you need. Malachi Corley, Jets. We have had a Jets explosion today. Clean up on aisle 4.
Raunchy.
Who would ever? Look at all these questions. Crystal and Carly are talking nonsense. Sometimes you just got to call it like you see it.
Crystal said one word.
Yeah, she said no to my fingers. Being supple and elegant. Yeah, it was a photo finish.
Elegant.
You ever have any small binoculars?
No. Yeah, I do.
What do you use them for?
Bird watching.
Bird watching. I don't think so, Tim. I don't think that's what you're using them for. Don't go by Trevor's house unless you want to get spied on. Bird watching.
What everybody buys them for?
Some person named Bird on your street. Lunar Tide. I love these cards. That is the parallel. The different phases of the moon right there. Which Trevor's probably looking at with his binoculars. There you go. Malik Neighbors. Wow. This is not the best picture, but I guess it's a solid picture if you're a lineman, I guess. But just in human terms, we got to give this a boom, though. This is the very rare card number to 12. And I still don't know what this parallel is. You guys will have to tell me in chat. There's 12 phases of the moon. This is very rare. It's hard to get. I don't know the name of it. Celestial, maybe?
Neon.
The squatting parallel. I don't know what they call it. Number 299, red. That is Cole Bishop. Brock would have looked sweet on your shelf.
Wow.
Oh. We got CJ Stroud. The 2023 darling of the hobby. And we've got the 2024 darling of the hobby, maybe. Drake May rookie auto. Boomskis.
Boom.
Neil on his heavy flow. Neil, if you don't like this design, I can't help you. If you're from the 80s and you like the movie Tron, you will love this design. Rookie Horizons signature. And you gotta put Charlie Batch on the checklist. You know, when you're meeting about the checklist, when Topps is having a meeting, they're saying, who do we gotta get on the checklist? And Bob stands up in the back of the room and he goes, I got an idea. Charlie Batch. And then everyone there's just silence. And then they put him in the set because they feel bad. All right, there you go, Steelers.
Greg and Eddie.
That story might have ran a little long there. Michael Pratt for the Buccaneers. He's finally a buck on this card. God, I love this parallel. I don't know what it's called. I'm never done.
Kelly from the great town of Hays, Kansas.
This card's going to Hays, Kansas, and it's never coming back. Once you go into Hays, Kansas, you never leave.
What was that show?
Trevor's the exception.
There was a show like that. I think, was it Stephen King?
Where you go somewhere and you never leave?
Yeah, they like drove into the town and they couldn't leave.
I think it was The Frugal Gourmet. Remember that?
What?
Yeah.
All right, guys. As always,
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, we've reached the point that you've been waiting for. It's time for Dynasty's Question of the Night.
That's my signing.
question of the night.
Question of the night will be asked by young Trevor. He's a strapping young lad from Hays, Kansas, as we've talked about. He will be asking you a question. If you're watching the video, which yesterday our question of the night got a ton of responses, put the answer to the question of the night in the comments of this video. Let it roll.
This upcoming NFL season, what team is going to improve the most number of games over their record last year? And which team is going to decline the most number of games over their record last year?
Which team's going up the most? Which team's going down the most? And please note, Carly's mom is not a valid answer.
Dane and I will wait for giving our answers till the end.
I gotta think. My answer's a little iffy. It's a little questionable. All right, we've got star-studded Carolina Bryce Young. Star-studded insert.
Falcons improved the most, Clem says.
49 of 50. Brock Bowers orange. Dave said Kansas City's going down.
That's what Salty said too. That's funny.
Dave said, I'm getting my hat. Brock Bowers orange is very nice. There you go. And right behind it, Luke Kuechly in this set. I don't know that I've seen a Luke Kuechly card yet. It's the first time. This is a parallel. This is not the base card. Got that pink sky in the background. Wedgie Rain.
Remember, Patrick Mahomes has never lost more than, or never won less than 12 games in a season.
He's getting upset.
I'm just saying.
We are not getting one Brock Bowers rookie auto. We are getting two Brock Bowers rookie autos. This is the RPA. These are a little bit harder to get, guys. 14 of 50. I'm going to call that a gold. Why is home plate in the background? I have no idea.
There you go, Brad.
Maybe he's going to play baseball in the offseason. They put home plate back there.
It's kind of a weird design.
It's a little strange. I'm not going to lie to you. We've got Marvin Jones, the man that brought Tom Brady onto the NFL stage by hitting Drew Bledsoe. Right.
Tennessee up, Saints down.
Right in the ribs. Jets. Jets on this one.
Second hit for Raunchy.
And it's Ennis Rakestraw Jr. If we don't get an Ennis Rakestraw in every case of midnight, the case will explode.
Jags improving the most.
Detroit Lions, Trev, on that one's going to be TJ. TJ Ram.
That's pretty. I like the Jags up. I like that one. Dolphins
down. I like the sound of that.
Dolphins only won 8 games last year. So Dolphins down. They need to be like at the bottom of the barrel.
How many games did the Saints win? You said the Saints will be worse. How many?
No, the Saints up. Somebody picked the Saints up, I think.
Tennessee up and Saints down, said
Saints
Robert.
Down. Yeah, the Saints didn't win very many last year. What, 8? 7 or 8?
Did they win that many?
Let's see here.
I thought they won like 5. Jacob just said Pat Mahomes out for the season, brah. Wow.
Who did?
They got the Chiefs hate coming in strong.
What's up all this Chiefs hate? I know. They're the top of the mountain. Everybody hates them.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
They're second.
Past 7 years?
They're second. Wow. They're at the top of Trevor's mountain. You know what I mean?
Top of the AFC for sure.
You know what I mean? All right.
Everybody hates a winner.
Constellations. Archie Manning and Drew Brees. I love these cards. Very cool.
Patriots. There you go, Greg. That's mine.
Oh, look at
Patriots
this.
Improved.
The Brock Bowers hot break continues. Brock Bowers to 99. This break is brought to you by Brock. Brock Bowers. Star-studded, numbered to 12. Another card number to 12. Usually only one of these per case. That is our second one. Spencer Rattler, rookie. There you go, Saints. He could be the starter.
Carolina up. I like that one. Seattle Seahawks down. I could see that.
Hey, Carolina ended hot last year.
They did.
That's possible.
Raiders up, Vikings down. Hey, Vikings down. That's mine right there, too.
That's mine. I think that's the easy one. Vikings down.
Raiders up is respectable. Everybody's giving Ashton Genty the crown.
I think the Vikings had 15, right? 15 wins. That's coming down. Latu, what I order at Starbucks every other Saturday. That is going to go to the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts have, let's see, Aaron J-O-H. There you go, Aaron. Carly has a question. Do I order Domino's Pizza or have something at home? You haven't had pizza in 2 years? You eat frozen pizza all the time. You make pizza all the time, Carly. What are you talking about? And you got to go.
Vikings had 14. They didn't have 15.
14. You got to go Papa John's if you're gonna go pizza. All right, we've got Jonathan Brooks. He looks angry, maybe because he's not going to play this year. There you go, Carolina Panthers on the autograph.
Sam, a double team.
And I got a little soft spot in my heart for this parallel. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what any of these are called. I'm going to be honest with you. This looks like the card is made of metal. It is black and white. On the picture, it looks amazing. 16/20, Donovan McNabb. Philly.
Brad, Richie Rich.
The Philly special.
And he doesn't look huge on that one.
Oh, Adam eats the frozen pizza. You haven't. Go Papa John's. Get garlic parmesan on the crust. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. If you're going Domino's, get the Brooklyn.
Domino's I wouldn't recommend.
I wouldn't recommend it either. But get the Brooklyn style if you're doing it. Brooklyn style pizza.
I would look for a local place if you have a local pizzeria.
A pizzeria.
We don't have anything good around here, so I'm forced to get those chain restaurants.
That's some good pizza. You never go to Luigi's or anything?
Ugh.
It's homemade.
I don't like that. I don't like that new one.
I don't like
the bar.
that.
It does not taste good.
I don't like that.
Like try to be all artisan and stuff. They're like, we're gonna put all this.
You want to just throw it on the ground like Carly?
They're just like, let's put all this little. I don't know.
What do they do? Well, they just put all this little fancy stuff on here. Yeah. Let me cook it good for you. What a jerk. All right, Donnie Shell and Troy Polamalu. These guys trying to make an artisan pizza.
Those artisan pizzas don't really taste that good usually.
Depends on the artisan. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's not sweet.
If I paint Starry Night and then Van Gogh paints it, which one are you going to get?
Definitely not from you.
That's right. There you go. My point exactly. 23/35. Blake Corum, if you got him. That's what I do with my apples. Oh, Adam doesn't like the local place's pizza. Your closest Papa John's closed down. I thought there's a lot of things going on here. There's a lot of stories. I don't know what to believe anymore. We've got Byron Murphy II. I call him Junior, but when I call him Junior, he doesn't like it because he's bigger than me. Imagine that. Somebody being bigger than me. That's crazy. Jonathan Brooks, Panthers. And Trev, this card is aesthetically pleasing. Alert, alert. Aesthetically pleasing card held by aesthetically pleasing fingers. Bo Nix, Broncos, Stroke of Midnight auto. My goodness. Salty Sam.
Damn, there you go. That's a big hit.
I'm not a Pizza Hut guy either. Trevor is. I'm not.
I love pizza. I just wish we had better pizza here.
This is our third card number to 12. Tim Brown auto to 12. That's legit. Raiders are dominating.
They are. Third hit, 2 Brock Bowers, right?
Yeah, 2 Brock Bowers autos and this very scarce Tim Brown. This is a good box.
Brad.
Oh, is this my guy? Who is this? Oh, not my guy. I thought it was Delaney Walker. It's Vince Young. 8/20. Gonna go to the Titans. There you go, Tennessee. That beautiful parallel. He's improved his signature a little bit. I like that.
Bruce
in the Hall of Fame. See, Sam's complaining.
You prefer Domino's over Pizza Hut?
We heard you complain,
I just don't
Sam.
I like thin crust. I don't like Domino's thin crust.
Sam's complaining. What about a Brooklyn style that you can fold over? It's like the New York style. It's a little bit bigger. The pizza's huge.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it's only 6 slices.
Their toppings aren't my favorite.
You get this face a lot.
I know. You like to make that face a lot. You get those wrinkles around your eyes because you make it so much.
Green screen. Look, it's an invisible box.
Wow.
It's an invisible box. I don't like that. Sorry about that. Let me clean off the camera there. You took it back, Salty? Salty took it back. Oh! You gotta be kidding me. If I see another card of this guy, I'm gonna lose it. Dream Chasers, Xavier Worthy. That is an SSP. That is what you would call a case hit for the Chiefs. Very nice.
Raunchy.
Yeah, we'll mark this as a hit, Trev. We'll tag that one. Also on the post-it note, if you would write, if I see another Xavier Worthy card, I'm gonna lose it.
You're just seeing that because I'm sitting here.
You got that right. You're darn tootin'. Tony Dorsett. Getting into the set. Tony Dorsett. Rick makes his own pizza. Yeah. I like that, Rick. Dane, in regards to your comment on the Uranus card that I need for Peyton Manning, I found it right next to your Little Dipper. So he's going for the
little diaper.
The Planetary Pursuit Peyton Manning. I just noted that you're looking for the Uranus. You haven't yet found Uranus. And I'm just, he didn't say anything, so I didn't know if you read it.
Uranus?
Yeah.
Why are you saying it that way?
That's how you say it in science circles.
No, it's not.
In my science class that I go to once a week, it's a science club. It's not really a class.
Yeah,
that's how we say
It's
it.
a bunch of dorks. I know.
That's how we say it. Reggie Wayne, we're going to get some pizza for the science
You're the president.
club, and it's going to be Papa John's.
It's about right.
It's going to be Papa John's. Carly's not invited. Warren Moon, my guy. There you go. That's going to be the Titans. I know it's going to say Houston on it, Trev. But we're going to tag this one Tennessee.
Bruce. Oh, these cards look awesome, Chris.
Hey, tag this one for me. We're going to tag it like Trevor tags a deer.
A heifer.
Oh, you do tag cows, don't you? You don't tag them.
I don't tag them.
Now, when you're counting cows,
we count the tags.
What does that mean? You write them down?
Well, just make sure that each one's tagged, or just count the tags.
What if they're not tagged? Do you call the government?
Well, tell the guy who owns them.
Because you don't want them finding a cow out in the wild and bringing it in.
That's not tagged. You're like, where did this cow come from?
God made it. That's where it came from.
Hey, it could be. It could have had a calf in the middle of nowhere and nobody knew about it for...
Jalen, I every now and then I'll bring a calf out to the farmers. I'll just throw it over the fence. I'll go, hey, let's give them a little bonus. I appreciate my farmers. Some people tell me I have big calves, but I just throw them over the fence when I have them, and I like to give a bonus to people. Jalen McMillan, going to go to the Bucs. There you go, Tampa.
I'm about to tell Hillary you're talking about her.
Did you know that this is going to go to Hayes, Kansas, to Kelly?
It is.
All right. Speaking of Cavs, there's a lot of those in Hayes, Kansas. Rookie Horizon signature, Blake Corum, if you got him. There you go, Rams. LA Rams. I love the 80s designs of these cards as well, Chris.
Gerald.
Hey, Chris, I noticed you tried to get into our trading post. Have you done a break yet? I noticed you didn't answer the questions.
He's got a tool.
Okay, I'll let you in. I just noticed you didn't answer the membership questions, but I'll let you in there. Usually if somebody doesn't answer, I just kind of tell them to try again. I'll let you in. I'm a nice guy. Let me go let you in right now. Live on the air. Oh, you did answer the questions. It wasn't on there earlier. That's weird. I like how he said Dane is one of the best breakers going. Just because you said that, we're going to hit that approve button. What do you think, Trev?
I mean, everybody's got a lot to get in sometimes.
What was that?
Everybody's got a lot to get in sometimes.
That was a quick sentence. Everybody got a lot to get in sometimes. Everybody got a lot to get in sometimes. Wow. I was like, what he said? What? All right, you just got in trading post, Chris. Wow. Hey, this pack's upside down. Seriously. This pack is backwards. What does that mean?
All one of one.
All Tom Brady autos.
Yeah, it's the Brady pack.
The GOAT. All right, let's see what we get. We do need to get a Brady auto. It's been a while. All right, we've got Donnie Mitchell, A.D. Mitchell, and Anthony Richardson. They need to get their act together.
I think it's Adonai.
I call him A.D. 10 of 75, Marino, being athletic. He's taking off, going to run 90 yards for a touchdown. There you go, Dolphins. And we've got Midnight Parallel. Sam Hartman, don't call me Jaden Daniels. Could be a hot box, you never know. And we've got Audric Estime. Oh, I do like the next card. I don't know if it's that's why the pack was turned upside down, but it's pretty cool. Audric Estime for the Broncos. And how about the Saints? New Orleans. Who has those guys?
Walter.
Walter, if you're going to get a Saints auto, this ain't bad, my friend. Archie Manning.
Whoa.
That is a cool picture. That is a great looking parallel, and the auto's amazing. Good job, Archie.
It's kind of like Drew Brees a little bit.
It does. It looks like Drew Brees' dad. Maybe Peyton's not really his son. Maybe it's Drew Brees. Maybe there's a little drama on our hands here. I don't know, Walter. Figure it out for us, Walter, and let us know. All right, we've got Hakeem Nicks, numbered to 75 for the Giants.
Raunchy.
You go New York. Hakeem Nicks. And, I guess we got to label that. We don't have to label that Giants. That's easy. Audric Estime, Denver Broncos. Broncos taking it, Salty Sam. That was the guy that was complaining earlier.
And another one.
All right. Last box. And next break starts in about 15 minutes, so we're right on time, due to the fact that I am a breaking ninja. We are right on time. Domino's chocolate lava cakes. I have seen those on the TV. They look pretty good. I like a chocolate cake that when you bite it, this goo just like goo explosion right in your mouth.
The Parmesan bread bites.
Backwards.
I might have to order me some of them. Those are pretty good.
You're gonna order them tonight.
Maybe.
Because you're like, Domino's stinks. Now he's like,
no, the Parmesan bread bites, not their pizza.
How many would you order?
That's a good question.
A couple boxes
at least a dozen.
It's gonna be like the Red Lobster situation. Trevor's gonna be all stopped up.
Hey,
all right,
man, Cheddar Bay biscuits you can't beat.
Will Levis, Lunar Tide. Lunar Tide should be Bicep Tide. Look at that. Look at that right there. They need to put that down here as one of the faces of the moon. You know what I'm saying? There you go, Tennessee. And Xavier Worthy. I told you if I see another one, I'm gonna lose it. 25 of 25, Worthy.
Going crazy.
I'm going to lose it, dude. Phil Simms, not my guy. Sorry, Phil. I think, if I had a not my guy list, I think Phil Simms would be the president. Sorry.
Thought Carly would be.
Well, she's not really a guy, so. That I'm aware of. Jalen Wright, Dolphins. If loving Jalen's wrong, I don't want to be right. Dolphins. And here we go. Last three autos. It is a Boom Malik Neighbors for New York.
Raunchy.
I like it. That's a good looking card, man. I don't mind his autograph. It's okay. I don't mind it.
He put a little number?
Yeah, he put a little number on there. He gave it a little try. Ooh, I do like this autograph. Carnell Lake. Have not seen this in 9 cases now. I realize this is case 7, but you guys got to remember, we also did 2 cases worth of personal boxes. 9 cases.
He's a Hall of Famer?
Did Carnell Lake make the Hall of Fame? I don't know. I don't know. I bet he's in the Steelers Hall of Fame. I don't know if he's in the NFL Hall of Fame. Jatavian Sanders improved his auto. I do not remember it looking like that. Carolina getting the hit there. There you go, Panthers.
Second hit for Sam.
Salty. All right, that was midnight. We are going to have more midnight football. It's probably going to be next week before you see that. Probably after Contenders football comes out next Wednesday and Top Series 2 baseball comes out next Wednesday. You will see midnight listed again. Hit that thumbs up button for us if you're watching. We really appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button. Email me if you want to sell your cards on the Fanatics Weekly auctions. Our auction program is awesome. It's super easy. We're taking in thousands of cards from you folks. so you can make some money on your collectibles. We'll be right back. About a 15-minute break, and we're going to do some Funko Pops. Energize. 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 Complete. We'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm not quite ready to start yet, but I do want to open the cases and get the boxes out here. And then we'll take another 5 minutes probably. I'm going to finish my video. Let me get my chat back up too so I can... Oh man, if they would get rid of Thursday Night Football, oh man. Do you know how much more excited? I've played fantasy football for over 30 years in different leagues. We got a couple leagues we're in that have ran over 30 years each. Do you know how much more excited I would be about fantasy football if there was no Thursday Night Football? Oh my gosh, that would totally change my outlook on it. My outlook is still good. I'm going to play. I love it. But I hate having my stuff done by Thursday. I hate it. With a capital H. The games aren't as good. The players are beat up. They're not totally healthy. The game plan's not as good. So bad. Thursday night games are so bad. Having to have my fantasy lineups in the middle of my work week, I hate it. So awful. One more case to do. I'm gonna have to stack these 3 high, it looks like. Be right back, guys. Kind of sad I only have 2 cases of this. It kind of makes me sad. I don't think they would have given me more, but you never know. I will order it next time. I don't think they're going to have a Series 3, but I don't know that for a fact. It's either going to be Series 3 or we're going to have to wait till the 2026. I don't know if you'd call it a Funko season. Hey, are Funkos in season? I don't know. I realize you guys can't see all the boxes, but there's not much I can do about that. We will get them on camera very soon. Harley's favorite movie is True Lies. All right. Let's see if my video's done. Give me a second. It is not done. My video's still processing, so I'll go ahead and call roll now, but then we're probably going to take about a 5-minute intermission before we start. So be patient with me. I want to get the other video posted before we start. Here's my names. Let me know if you're here, if you would be so kind. Let me know in the chat room. And we're not ready to start yet when everyone checks in, but we'll be pretty close to being ready. So if you would check in, then we'll take about a 5-minute break. Be a very early night tonight. This is probably one of the earliest nights we've had. Maybe in the last year. James said the wife and he are here. Do you want me to, so this one's your wife right here, James. Just for kicks, the star of the show is your wife. The one with the star. So that'll be your wife's spot. What's your wife's name? Can we, I keep calling her wife. I'm sure that's not her name. El Ray's here.
You got it.
Yeah, I get it.
Dustin Colquitt signed a one-day deal with the Chiefs just to retire a Chief.
Is his brother Britton still playing?
I don't know.
Then their dad plays, or he used to play.
He played 250 games. Wow. 2005 to 2020.
Their whole
15
family,
years.
I think 3 generations, I may be wrong on that, have been punters.
1,167 punts, 420 inside the 20.
Nice. Juan is here. Nice Juan. Alan's here. Alan, you got 2 spots, correct? I think you do. Clem is here. Skyler, it may be a little early for anyone from Utah to be here, so I'm not sure about him. Jacob, my Richard in a box, Humberto, and Skyler is who we're looking for.
I want to get some hamburger gravy for dinner.
You're just eating gravy?
It's like gravy and biscuits and gravy, basically.
Are the biscuits included?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like, here's your gravy.
No.
Wow. Skyler's here. LeBron is garbage. What a great name.
Wow.
Humberto's here. I'm looking for Jacob and Richard. It's my Richard in a box. Jacob's here. No worries, Jake. We're still going to have a little bit of an intermission here, guys. I'm going to finish my video before we start, so give me just a second. Even after we check in here, we're going to have about 5 minutes. You can step away if you need to. That's very deep, Carly. That sentence is way too long for anybody to think about. No pun intended.
It's just a Richard in a box.
Everyone, please refresh your screen. Please refresh your video. Make sure your video is live. Make sure you're not behind. If you watch our live stream for a while, you can get 2 to 3 minutes behind. You won't know when it's your turn. So just make sure, probably a good idea to back out of the video and come back in. Let me see if I can contact him via text. Stand by, guys. And again, not a big deal. We're still waiting on the midnight video to finish. All right, he does have a phone number on his account, which all of you folks should go to the My Account section, and on the billing info, hit the edit button, add a phone number so I can contact you during a break. I can do it from my desktop right here.
Smoke signal.
Yep.
Oh, Richard in a box up in the sky.
All right, I just sent him a text message. Guys, we'll turn down the sound. We'll be right back. We're waiting for Richard. Guys, just so you know when we're going to start, we're going to give Richard, I have emailed him as well. We're going to go 3 minutes and then we'll get started. 3 minutes, so you'll have a clock on your screen if you need to step away. We're going to start in 3 minutes. You will have a trading period. After we open the Funkos and Trevor types them in, we will randomize for draft order. And then you'll have 3 minutes to trade. You want to trade picks with somebody, you want to give somebody some money, you know, I'll give you the 8 spot and $100 or whatever, you can do that. And then we'll start drafting. That'll go really quickly. About 2.5 minutes, giving Richard every benefit of the doubt here to try to get into chat. Okay, my my midnight video, I don't know why I want to call that select, is now on YouTube. I am putting this into Twitter and to Facebook as well. Please give us a thumbs up if you're watching. Please give us a thumbs up, everybody. Got 1 minute. 1 minute, we're starting. And you see where the type in part is for you? Okay. Rose is her name. Rose, welcome. The better half of James.
Doesn't take much.
Doesn't take. Oh, I didn't say it, James.
Just kidding, James.
James is okay, but Rose is you know, definitely slightly better than James. You know what I'm saying? All right. Looks like Richard is saying, you know what? We're gonna let the randomizer determine. Maybe he's gonna have time to show up. It's gonna be a bit before we
draft.
Yeah, before we actually draft, we got to open all the boxes. I'll go ahead and leave these names highlighted. All right. All right, you ready?
Yep.
We will we'll get started. Good luck. Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. You picked a really fun video to watch. We don't get to do these very often. It is autographed Funkos by Gold Rush, or Funko Pops if you want to call them that. We have 2 cases. That is 12 boxes, and yes, they are all autographed. You've got celebrities, sports stars. It's going to be fun. We're going to let each of you, there are 12 boxes, there's 12 people in the break. Everyone gets to draft the Funko that they would like. So we're going to have a draft order. Before we start, if you want to sell your cards on the Fanatics Weekly auctions, please consign through us. We are taking in thousands of cards, selling them for you folks. You don't have to do anything. We do all the work. We can sell graded cards, raw cards. I can even get your cards graded with any of the major grading companies before they go to auction. My email address is dynastybreaksllc@gmail.com. All you got to do is ask me for the auction info, and I'll send it over to you, and we can talk about your collection. Talk about what you want to sell, and try to get you the most money. All right, here's our draft board. My lovely assistant, Trevor, is going to type in all of the hits as we open the boxes. We are then going to randomize your names. We're still looking for Richard in a box. And who's not, really, honestly? Who's not looking for Richard in a box? Carly is, for sure. Hopefully Richard shows up. We're going to randomize our names. We're going to paste them up top here, 1 through 12. We will then give you 3 minutes to trade before we start picking Funkos. If you want to trade the 8 spot and $50 to move up to the 3 spot, you can do that. If you want to trade 2 spots for 1, that's fine. We'll give you time to do it, and then we're going to draft very simply 1 through 12. If you get the last pick, that's no fun. You get the last item remaining, the last Funko. It could be a funky Funko. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But you're going to get an autographed photo, and that will be a sealed photo from Gold Rush. With it, we will send that to you sealed. We're not opening it. You could sell it. You can open it. You can do whatever you want. This goes to the last pick. That is a Series 2 multi-sport photo. And it is sealed. It is sealed. All right, here we go. I got to crowbar these things open, by the way. Let's get a good screenshot. Yeah. All right, ready?
Yep.
I vote more celebrities, less sports this time. I think we got like 80% or 60 to 80% sports. That's just not true, Carly. All right, I'm using my box cutter as a crowbar because these are very hard to open. Did you have that problem when you were sorting them?
Yeah, I got to do the same thing.
Good night. If anyone has a crowbar, they need to make a breaking crowbar. Oh, I love it. Why can't we get an Opie?
Oh, wow.
Why can't we get an Opie? That is Ron Howard from Happy Days. He'll always be Opie to me. I was not a big Happy Days guy. I was a huge Andy Griffith Show guy. We got to boom that one. Ron Howard. Give you the box here. And it comes in this neat little soft protector, if you will, Ron Howard. Orange ink auto. Very beautiful. Very nice. Richie. And if you want to collect all of them, now I do think it would be cool to put a set together and try to get all of them autographed. Beckett.
Where should I put Ron Howard Happy Days?
Which book? You can. Yeah, that's good enough. You don't have to put auto and all that.
Right. It's just all the same.
Yeah. No Funko, no auto needed. These breaks get you more excited for the comic vault. We're working on it.
Yep.
As we speak, we're working on it right now.
Just got one more. Like 2 or 3 days ago. Yep.
Trevor's going to finish, then I'll have 5 items to get, then we'll do it a couple years after that. It'll be ready.
It's just very difficult. Prices are not what they used to be.
Dane doesn't like Happy Days because it took place in Wisconsin. Are you sure it wasn't supposed to be called Crappy Days?
Hey, Happy Days is awesome.
Well, Carly wasn't around back then, so it was a little bit happier. All right, we've got Yordan Alvarez, Astros fans. Love that. Like the pose on the Funko, too. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. We did get a Ron Howard in the last break. This is the second time we've done this. Go back to our YouTube channel and watch the video. It's in the playlist titled Gold Rush Breaks, I believe. I put it in that playlist. You can go find the last 2 cases we opened if you want to see some more Funkos.
Yeah, I like that pose.
I do too. You talking about the pose I'm doing?
No.
Can't win them all. I kind of liked the pose I was doing. I get that comment a lot from people in the on the channel. You know, millions of viewers out there. Dane, I really like your pose, your posture. I like how you're looking today. You know, just tell them thank you and move on. That's all you can do. Yeah. So yeah, let's do another box.
The Dane pose. Seeing if you have gum on the bottom of your shoe, looking behind you.
Okay. I don't know what that means. Oh, I like it. Bud Bundy auto. Nice. Married with Children. Green ink. I don't remember the actor's name. Do you guys?
I don't.
Let's, I'll go. Or actually, maybe it'll say, yeah, David Faustino. David Faustino.
Can you show it one more time?
Faustino and then Bud Bundy. That's what I put, Bud Bundy. That's cool. Looks like maybe a number down there, serial number, but... And he signed it Bud. I'm assuming that is a Bud inscription. Got a little bit of plastic here on the inside protecting it. And can't see the checklist from your JSA authentication. He's got a mullet. That's what's important.
Now, Married with Children is awesome.
Trev, you don't see an email from Tuesday about shipping. Did you check your junk and your spam folder, Sam?
Yeah, it should have been Wednesday morning that it showed up.
Yeah. Wednesday midnight is when It should hit. Junk and spam folder. If you see it in there, Sam, you need to mark not spam. And then it will stop going there. It'll go to your inbox then.
Yep, Ed O'Neill. Greatest high school quarterback of all time.
It's also possible your email server is just blocking the emails totally. So we have had people's server do that. The email does not come from us. It comes from stamps.com. My guy from TCU, the Beast, LaDainian Tomlinson. That's a really cool Funko. It's got the old school Chargers logo up top on it. Yellow ink. LT. He's got the visor on. That's awesome. Very nice. There is your, what is this? Just, that's a random set, I guess. They keep building the checklist there. Ray Lewis, Steve Young. Nice. Beckett witnessed. And there you go. Need to get an Ed O'Neill. Ed O'Neill may be on the checklist, not sure. They put 70, I think there's 70 subjects on this Funko checklist in Series 2. There was only 50 names in Series 1. So they did expand it. All right, here he is, the coach. We've had his autograph many times over the years. Mike Singletary, Hall of Famer for the Bears. I got my Bears hat on. Got to get a bear. Got a bear down.
Got a bear down.
Felt bad. I wore my Bears hat. Felt bad for him. White ink auto. Mike Singletary, who scares me as a coach. I would do whatever he says because he kind of scares me. You know. Beckett witnessed.
Kind of scared.
He does. He kind of. That is a coach I don't want to mess with. I don't feel like he's a player's coach. Maybe he is. I feel like he's a, hey, do what I say or I'm going to destroy you coach. He's a little intimidating. Unlike Carly. What's the bronze fawns? Is that a diner? The bronze fawns? Do I have to? Do I have to go, Carly? What's the bronze fawns? Said maybe we'll take you there if you behave. Oh, Catwoman. Who's this going to be? Is this going to be Michelle Pfeiffer? I kind of hope it's Michelle Pfeiffer. I think she's my favorite Catwoman. Maybe Julie Newmar. She's probably not alive anymore. Maybe Halle Berry. You know, maybe... oh, who's the new one? In Dark Knight Rises.
Kravitz.
No.
Oh, no.
Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway.
Hathaway. Maybe Hathaway. Who is it? No, it's Halle Berry.
Oh, wow.
Of, you know, David Justice screwed it up with her. He used to be married to her, and now he's not married to her anymore. How can you screw that up? GameStop exclusive Halle Berry Catwoman. JSA, James Spence, authenticated. There's your JSA sticker. And looks like a second sticker there. It is Celebrity Authentics. So you have two authentications. Need two authentications to just because of the Davis Justice situation. Go. Engage. Rose called dibs. God, these things. If this box cutter snaps in half and hits me in the face, it was nice knowing you guys. It's nice knowing you. Halle Berry used to have a house in Wisconsin. Yeah, I bet she sold that. All right, Terry Bradshaw, the real number 12. We may have a... Somebody said he's going to wear number 8, but we may have a new number 12 in Pittsburgh. May have Carly's boyfriend, Aaron Rodgers, there. That is the best-looking Terry Bradshaw auto I've seen. And I've seen a lot of his autographs over the years here at Dynasty. That is very nice. I like that one. That's clean, as they say. Good job, Terry. We have this Funko, this exact Funko, opened. We use it on the background sometimes, if anyone cares. I'm sure you don't. Beckett witnessed, Terry B. George is going to be jealous of that one. George loves Terry Bradshaw. He's a Louisiana guy. George is a big Terry Bradshaw fan. All right. Doobie doobie doo. Oh, he's coming back. It is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I think we got one of these. I was thinking we got two for a minute, but we got one of these in our last break, if you've watched that video. Vladdy returns. So we got a Jordan Alvarez last time. We got a Vladdy, and they are coming to visit us again. I don't know if it was the same Funko. Might have been a different one. It's a good auto. That is the new skinny Vladdy, I think. Dual authentication. I don't know what this company is, but that's JSA on that. I'm sure the JSA card's probably floating around in there somewhere, would be my guess. Again, we don't open these. I don't want to feel up the signature. It's not my thing. All right. This is fun. I love opening these, except for the crowbar. I love opening these. I like doing the break. I don't like physically opening them. All right. NBA All-Stars. This is awesome. He is in his All-Star jersey. Magic Johnson auto. Whoa. Ain't that a gigantic boom? Oh, that's so cool. Would that be 91, 92 All-Star jersey? I'm trying to figure out what that is. That might be a 90 All-Star game. Not sure. That is a Target.com exclusive, it looks like. White ink. Oh, no, there it is. 86 All-Star games right in front of me. 86 All-Star game. That's really cool. Of course, Michael Jordan. You got to get... I don't know that you could get a Michael Jordan one signed. You probably couldn't. So... don't know that that set could even be completed. Beckett witnessed. That is going to be popular with the kids. This one's heavy for some reason. There may be a brick in here. Oh, it popped both sides. I like it. Okay. Trevor's guy, Flava Flav autograph. That's got some flavor. Look at the signature. Is that, what does he draw on the end? Does anyone know what that is? I don't know what that is. Is that like the chain? I don't know what that is. He's got a some sort of a Viking helmet on. I don't know about Flava Flav. You guys have to educate me. But I do like it. It's cool. Nice signature. Our authentication is JSA, James Spence, and there is your sticker, Flava Flav, hitting the stage. So are we doing mainly sports here? We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4 that are not sports right now. Out of 10.
5. Well, 4, yeah.
Yeah. So a little bit higher percentage right now. I guess if both of these are sports, it'll be about the same as last time. Oh, unusual. These are 2 different cases, so we're doubling up. I'm going to, give me a piece of tape if you would. So you guys remember the first Tomlinson. This will be B. I'm going to put B on this one. Maybe.
Yeah, Sam, we're going to have to get in touch with you after the break, bud.
Send us an email, Sam.
There's a discrepancy.
Send us an email. We'll figure out where your tracking numbers are, bud. All right, I'm going to put this B2. This will be the second Tomlinson. So you can rewind your video if you want, guys. Instead of us digging all these out, just rewind on YouTube if you want to look at the first one versus this one. So we will have Tomlinson labeled B2. So when you draft, you're going to have to specify to me if you want the first one or this one. Maybe you like the auto better on the other one. I don't know that it matters in the grand scheme of things, guys. They both look really good to me. So, get that one. There you go. And last but not least, a Funko of Carly. That will definitely go last. Last and least. Oh, you guys are gonna have to help me on this. It's WWE. I have no idea who this is. Elias?
He's pretty new.
You got anything?
I mean, I know who it is.
Does he hit people with a guitar?
He sings.
He sings in the stage?
Yeah.
On the stage?
He comes out and sings.
Elias. You guys probably know, guys and gals know more than I do about this. Elias. WWE fans. So I'll call that sports as well. There's Undertaker. Hitman Hart, Bret the Hitman Hart. I do know about him. Fanatics Authenticated on that one. So that's probably a pretty rare one, I would think. Elias, have you hit enter for me there, Trev? Hit enter. All right, we are going to do the random. Don't make your picks yet once we determine draft order. We're going to do 3 minutes on the clock for trades. If we get to about a minute and a half or something and no one's talking trade, we'll go ahead and get started. So we'll kind of see if there's any people swapping picks. Again, if you want to offer PayPal to somebody to try to get a higher pick, you're welcome to do that. So here we go. These are your list here. Remember the Tomlinson. We've got the first one we got. We have the second one. And here we go. Here's your names. Richard, I don't know if you're here. Please check in if you're here, Richard. And actually, I'm going to type in, Richard, are you here? So that'll be for Richard B. If not, we're going to randomize for your hit. We're going 5 times. That's what we do on Thursdays for our draft order. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got James. Actually, no, that's James's wife getting the first pick. Down, we put the star next to James's wife, so we could tell his spot from hers. Down to Humberto. Copy those. 5 times. All right, we are going to give you 3 minutes to trade. Again, please do not make your selections yet. Please hold your picks. We are on a 3-minute trading period. We'll be right back. Okay. Folks, I don't see anyone talking trade. There is literally no one saying anything. We're going to go ahead and get started. James's lovely wife is on the clock. We won't use a clock, guys. Let's just, we'll try to get our picks in quick here. So, James, if you would, please, you guys make your selection. We'll work our way down the board. Humberto, you are going to get that photo with your Funko. That'll be sealed. All right, Catwoman, and he said he's going to get lovin' tonight. Well, that's good. Just so it's not for me, James. All right, Catwoman, Halle Berry is moving over to the 1 spot. Again, was David Justice thinking? We don't know. Jacob making a roo. Jacob up next. Big Batman fan. That's awesome. I've never seen a Halle Berry auto, to my knowledge, unless we got it in Pop Century and I don't remember it. Probably the first time I've seen one. Jacob at the 2 spot up next. Young, strapping Jacob. Looking for Jacob. Make sure you guys refresh your screen. Make sure you're not behind on your video. Jacob on the clock. I guess we need to type their names in. I'll do that as we go. Yeah, we're not going to do a clock. We generally don't do a clock on something this small, guys. Jacob, last call for you, bud. Last call. And Richard, please check in if you're here. Jordan Alvarez is the selection. Jordan Alvarez going at the 2 spot. Clem is up next. What's up, Michael? How you doing, bud? Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Clem says, give me some Flava Flav. Again, we'll have to depend on Trevor to do that in his off time. Flavor Flav going over to Clem. Skyler from Utah, where they probably don't allow Funkos anyway, is up next. Mr. Sky. Oh, rips have been good tonight. Just 3 breaks tonight. We got Funko Pops, man.
There's a Christian Bale autographed Batman cowl and the Val Kilmer Batarang.
Interesting.
It's cool.
So you guys probably used that when you were, you know,
Cosplaying?
I don't know what that means, but yeah.
We've told you this many times.
There's an insert called cosplay in Topps Cosmic Chrome Football. That's the only way I know that word.
We've talked about it many times.
So, James, it sounds like you guys have a little Batman thing going on. Just
Magic.
Be careful with that Batarang. Magic Johnson, I kind of could have seen this going at the number 1 spot. That's amazing. The All-Star jersey is what sells that. Richard, I'm going to actually put a timer up for you because you have not checked in yet. So, Richard, I'm going to give you 1 minute. If I'm going to... Yeah, we're all sold out, bud. This is the last break of the night. We're going to have to go to the randomizer for Richard if he does not answer. I don't think he's here. Has not checked in. Let me check my email. Yeah, I don't have a text from him or an email. So, I do have breaks for tomorrow night, Michael. You can jump on and grab a spot for tomorrow if you want. DynastyBreaks.com. That'll tell you all the breaks that are upcoming. Last call for Richard. I'm going to have to put these together, guys, so I can go to random.org with them. All right, time's up for Richard. So we are going to randomize. He's going to get what he gets. And let's see what he gets. 5 times. Engage. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 4 and 5. Richard getting the LaDainian number 1. 5 times. LaDainian Tomlinson, the first one we pulled, which is going to be right here. Richard, that's not bad. Hall of Fame running back. James Van, up again. Sorry, we're fresh out of Batman. But it sounds like you guys have enough toys already to recreate Gotham.
Bradshaw.
Scary Terry. That's the other Scary Terry. Scary Terry Bradshaw. George is going to be jealous.
The goat of the Steelers.
It could be the goat of the Steelers, indeed. El Rey, son of Molly. Prayers going out to El Rey.
Actually, it might actually be the coach also. What's his name?
Not Cower.
Coward.
Nah, who's the one? Chuck Noll.
I think Chuck Noll. Yeah.
Won 4 Super Bowls. Cower won 1. No, did he? Yeah, he won 1.
Yeah.
Or 2.
2.
No, Tomlin won 1 with Ben. And Cower won 1 with Ben, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, he's taking Ron Howard. That is too late for Ron Howard, kids. I'm sorry. Good actor, good director. That is awesome. There you go. Our second Ron Howard in as many breaks. Probably didn't think it was going to make it down to you, El Rey. We're going to have a TED Talk now. We're going to have a TED Talk. Have a little TED Talk. A little Opie, bro. Opie with a big E. Opie, brah. All right, he's taking Bud. Taking Bud Bundy. I do not blame you. David Faustino. I would not have known his name if it slapped me in the face, but I do know me some Bud Bundy. All right, Alan, you get back-to-back. And we are down to just sports stuff. All of our non-sports has been selected. So you are back-to-back.
LT and Vlad.
All right, man knows what he wants. We'll go in the order he said it. That is the second LT. That's B2. And Vladimir Guerrero is going to go there at the 10 spot. And Juan is going to decide the remainder of this draft. All for Juan. And then Humberto is going to get the last remaining item, and he's going to get the sealed photo that will be autographed as well. Let us know who you get on your photo. I don't know if you can post it in the trading post or send us an email. Always excited to know what you guys get on those. All right, he's taking the Singletary. Mike Singletary going to Juan. And then Elias, the last Funko we pulled, the last Funko to be taken. And then I am going to put plus sealed photo is going to go over to Humberto. All right, that is our list. I'm going to stop the video here. We will be right back to say good evening.
Yeah, man, show us what you got. For sure. We'd appreciate that, Humberto.
All right, let me get this Funko video rolling. Should be on YouTube in 10-15 minutes, I would think. See if I can find the last one we did. And again, I hope it's not another year before we can do these again. If Series 3 comes out, I'm buying it. If they do a Series 3, I will buy it, which they should do it. They sold out of this in probably 4 seconds.
It's pretty quick.
I mean, they sell out of these. Like, when I get my order form, I order very quickly, because if I don't, they're going to tell me it's sold out. Certain things you wait on to order. This is not one of those things. All right, Funko. We'll copy that. All right, guys, if you missed this break, you can obviously rewind. Or you can just wait for this video to be posted. Let me get back on the screen real quick. All right, we are saying goodnight. Send me an email if you want to submit your cards or to Fanatics Collect Weekly Auctions, which there's a new auction starting in about 40 minutes. You can go check that out. And if you need any information about our breaks or have any question, my email address is on the backdrop as well. We will see you guys next time.
Bye, y'all.